Hi friends, welcome to Money Sorcery channel. At any point of time if you feel this video is valuable for you, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So let us quickly discuss today's market updates. BSE Sensex is up by 145 points, that is 0.18%, and settled at 80,664 points. Nifty 50 is up by 84 points, that is 0.35%, and settled at 24,586 points. Bank Nifty is up by 177 points, that is 0.34%, and settled at 52,455 points. Nifty Midcap 100 Index is up by 490 points, that is 0.86%, and settled at 57,664 points. Nifty Small Cap 100 Index is up by 98 points, that is 0.52%, and settled at 19,047 points. Varun Beverages Company signs agreement to manufacture, distribute and sell snacks in the territory of Zimbabwe and Zambia. With this positive news, stock reacted positively in today's session. Shares of Tanla Platforms skyrocketed over 10% on 15th July after the company informed that it has signed a commercial agreement with a global tech major on Wisely ATP to combat scams on their messaging platform by identifying fraudulent phone numbers. Under the partnership, Tanla's AI-driven anti-phishing solution Wisely ATP, which monitors 10-digit numbers and malicious URLs, will provide real-time signals to WhatsApp regarding potential fraud. While Tanla did not share further details due to confidentiality reasons, media reports suggest that the deal has been signed with Meta Platforms' owned WhatsApp. Variety Airline is pleased to inform that company has received a letter of award for the execution of engineering, procurement and construction works for solar power project of 30 MW DC capacity on turnkey basis. With this positive news, stock has reacted positively in today's session. Bank of Maharashtra on 15th July reported a significant increase in its Q1 net profit, which rose by 46.6% to 1,293.5 crore rupees, compared to 882 crore rupees in the same period last year, the lender said in an exchange filing. The bank's net interest income also saw a robust growth of 20%, reaching 2,799 crore rupees from 2,340 crore rupees year-on-year. Gross non-performing asset improved to 1.85% as on 30th June 2024 as against 2.28% in the year-ago period and 1.88% in the previous quarter. The cost-to-income ratio stood at 37.87% for Q1 financial year 25 compared to 37.23% for Q1 financial year 24. Return on assets improved to 1.72% for Q1 financial year 25 as against 1.33% for Q1 financial year 24. Return on equity also improved to 2.62% for Q1 financial year 25 against 23.73% for Q1 financial year 24, it further stated. With this positive results, stock surged up in today's session. India's most expensive counter MRF was buzzing in early trade on 15th July, after reports suggested that the tyre maker increased prices, effective from 18th July. The reports sent the stock prices of other tyre players surging as well. MRF bumped up its rates for truck tyres by 2%, while the prices for passenger car tyres and radial tyres have been increased between 3 to 7%. There is no increase in the prices of two-wheelers as of yet. With this positive news, stock reacted positively in today's session. Shares of Oriental Carbon and Chemicals hit the upper circuit of 20% at 300 rupees on the BSE on Monday, 15th July, amid heavy volumes with only buyers seen on the counter. A combined 1.58 million shares changed hands in trade on Monday, and there were pending buy orders for 180,000 shares on the NSE and BSE. Thus far in the month of July, Oriental Carbon and Chemicals stock price has zoomed 54% from 195 rupees touched on 1st July, the day it turned ex-chemical business. Oriental Carbon and Chemicals demerger scheme. The Board of Directors of Oriental Carbon and Chemicals at their meeting held on 24 May 2022, approved the scheme of arrangement between the company and OCCL, wholly owned subsidiary of the company, wherein the chemical business will be demerged from the company to OCCL. Shareholders will receive 5 equity shares of 2 rupees each in OCCL for every 1 equity share of 10 rupees each in Oriental Carbon. In April 2024, Oriental Carbon received approval from the Honorable NCLT for the demerger scheme. This milestone unlocks significant value within both the demerged and resulting companies, aligning with their unique risk-return profiles and cash flows. Additionally, this move enables a sharper focus on individual growth strategies and expansion opportunities, ensuring optimized performance and value creation for stakeholders, the company said. Shares of Antony Waste Handling Cell Limited rose more than 7% on Monday after the company reported a 11% year-on-year surge in core revenue in the June quarter, driven by strong performance in the collection and disposal business and a ramped-up at the waste-to-energy plant in Pimpri near Pune. In its business update for the quarter ended 30th June 2024 Quarter 1 Financial Year 25, the company disclosed that its waste-to-energy plant achieved a plant load factor of around 89% during the quarter, compared to 71% in the March quarter, which was its inaugural full quarter of operation. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more updates.